Welcome back to the Gym Mint 10 Sports Card Podcast. Are we the Sports Card Podcast? It doesn't matter. Gym Mint 10 is back. We're here with our pick'ems that we're going to be doing every week. We're going to come on here and talk about our picks. Just so you guys know, we have talked before, and we are going to be playing for a hobby box. So I don't know what you guys are going to get me, but make it nice. Down below for the listeners, the discount code is GymMint10. If you go to w.gg, show off the cup real quick. You got your W, Scotty? You got your W. It's an up-and-coming energy drink brand. No jitters, no crash. It's been helping me get through my work week, so definitely check them out. Get 10% off if you use code GymMint10.
Hey, no joke. I've actually been using it as a pre-workout for the gym. I actually like it more than regular pre-workout just because there's no crash, there's no jitters. I'm actually able to go to sleep afterwards at night because I do work out in the evening. So,
yeah, it's definitely been a game changer for me. So go do that. Get your 10% off. We're going to go through this quick so you guys can see what we're picking. Maybe use it for your sports bets coming up this week. But we're still playing for a hobby box. So as much as we're informing you, I'm going to beat these guys' ass just so we're in the clear. So
keep picking the Bears every week.
Yeah.
I will this year. We'll get to it. Kansas City and Detroit is kicking things off on Thursday. This one we got to talk about a little bit. So for me, let me do it in real time for you guys. I'm going Kansas City because I think that they're obviously the better team. Detroit could, do some damage this year, but I think I'm going Kansas City here. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm going Kansas City. I mean, I think Detroit's going to be good this year, but you just can't go wrong with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And if I'm going just a pick'em style, I mean, I'd probably take Detroit and spread wise, but yeah, I'm going Kansas City to win outright.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Scotty?
So I think this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be maybe one of the highest scoring games of the entire year. But because Kansas City is without Chris Jones accounted for 14 sacks last year. Nobody in Kansas City had more than 6. Chris Jones is not playing. Without that leaves a gaping hole for Detroit to run, which had brought back all 5 of their starters on the offensive line. It's going to be good for Detroit that Kansas City does not have Chris Jones. Detroit also is going to have a much better secondary. And I know this is in Kansas City, but I think because of that, I have Detroit upsetting Kansas City week 1. It's going to be maybe a last-minute field goal, but I got like 48-45 Detroit. I think I might be one of the only people picking it. I don't give a shit. I'm calling it Detroit.
So me and Lucky are starting off 1-0. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go through the next few. Washington and Arizona. I'm just kind of over Arizona. I don't see him doing anything. Washington all the way. You agree with that, Josh?
Yep, Washington. Murray's out.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, I'm with that too. I don't
right.
think we'll win a game all year.
So we're starting to get on the same page here. Atlanta and Carolina. Carolina traded the bank to the Bears. I'm going Atlanta. Josh?
I think I'm gonna go Carolina. I think their defense is solid. So yeah, I'm going Carolina.
So far, I'm winning that box, boys. How about you, Scotty?
Carolina does have a good defense, but I think Atlanta's the better overall team.
There we go.
It'll be a closer game than probably what people think, but I'm going to go Atlanta, though.
I like it.
Cincinnati and Cleveland. Joe Breezy in the house. He's coming back this year. I got to go Cincinnati. I don't see Cleveland matching up against them.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I'm going to go Cincinnati unless Joe Burrow does not play.
I was just going to say that. You better lock your picks in. Because I'm going Cleveland.
Nope. You guys said I don't have to lock him in. If Joe Burrow plays, I'm going to go Cincinnati. If Joe Burrow doesn't play, I'm still going Cincinnati.
Correct him, Mundo. Josh,
I'm going Cleveland. Deshaun Watson's going to go off this year. Cincinnati's obviously better, but I'm going Cleveland. Watson's going to go off. We got Chubb in the backfield. I think they're going to actually have a good season this year. So.
I like the big balls you're presenting right now, Josh. I don't know how you're fitting them on the screen right now.
Oh, sometimes it's hard.
I like it.
Baltimore and Houston. I'm going Ravens.
Not the one.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Yeah,
I mean, you can see it right. I'm telling you what I'm going to pick. It's right fucking here. I'm going Ravens. Josh?
I don't think any of us have to really talk about this one, but yeah, I'm going the Ravens.
Ravens.
Jacksonville and Indianapolis. I'm going Jacksonville all day. T-Law is the real deal. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jacksonville. I think we have to see a couple games out of Richardson before we jump on that train. So, yeah, I'm going Jacksonville for sure.
Pittsburgh, San Francisco. Let's
Wait,
go with Scotty.
Pick?
Oh, did he picked on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, Jacksonville. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, I was going to say, is anyone?
Yeah, like, I know we had a couple bad picks in the very beginning, but like, let's give him a chance.
I'm just here for fucking show, apparently. Don't worry about me.
Show off the W Cup and let's move on. San Francisco and Pittsburgh. Scotty's time to shine here. I want you to go first.
Okay, well,
I wonder who's going to pick.
I am a little bit nervous about Bosa not playing. I think no Bosa is going to hurt that defense. Pittsburgh's going to have a really good offense. I think that their wide receivers mix are going to be a little bit too much for the secondary of San Francisco without the pressure that Nick Bosa provides. Now, obviously, San Francisco still has a really good defensive line. They're still going to be really good. I still have San Francisco winning the game, obviously, but I think this is going to be a lot closer game than what a lot of people think it's going to be. It's going to be a smash mouth football game, two good defenses. But I think really what it comes down to is who has the better offense. And I think San Francisco bolsters both the better offense and the better defense. But playing in Pittsburgh's rough, but I still got San Francisco.
Josh?
Is this in Pittsburgh or in San Francisco?
It's in Pittsburgh.
Okay. So everybody knows I'm from Pittsburgh. I hate Pittsburgh teams. Absolutely despise them. But this is crazy for me. I'm going with Pittsburgh. TJ Watt, I think he's chasing the sack record this year. I think he's going to probably do it with Defensive Player of the Year. That defense is obviously going to be pretty good. Kenny Pickett, I don't know if this is absolutely correct, but I think I read that he had 5 preseason drives this year, and all 5 went for touchdowns. He might be picking. I didn't think he was going to be the big deal there. I thought he was going to have like 1 or 2 years, and he was going to fade out, but he could be the real deal. And George Pickens is an absolute beast at receiver right now. As much as it hates for me to say it, but the Steelers are looking good this year, and I think who's quarterback Brock Purdy over there in San Francisco.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be able to face this type of defense. So, yeah, I'm going with Steelers.
I'm going to keep it a little brief. I think Pittsburgh's going to be really good, to Josh's point, this year, but I can already see the headlines. I got to do a little shit talking here. I think that the headline reads after this game, is it too soon to say that we should have kept Trey Lance instead of Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
I think that
yep.
I'm going in here and I'm doing this. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Before you guys speak, man, you guys need to watch some tape.
Going Pittsburgh.
There was no tape on Trey Lance. He played like 2 snaps.
Yeah, there's hey, I'm just letting you guys know. You guys should watch some of the stuff in preseason. There's a reason San Francisco got rid of him. That guy needs a lot of work. He's got the talent. He's really good. I think he's going to end up being a great quarterback. It's just I don't think right now shoving him in the starting lineup with where he's at right now would have been good for San Francisco. And I think people forget Brock Purdy played 65 college football games. He played all 4 years in college as a starter.
Is that how bad he sucked? He couldn't get out of college?
Hey, I'm just saying, there's a reason Brock Purdy succeeded when he took over. So.
Yeah, no,
Minnesota. We're moving on. Minnesota and Tampa Bay. Minnesota, I got all day. I don't think Kyle Trask is going to do much against them. Which is now keep in mind, I don't have Minnesota doing much this year. I have them winning this game though. We're good.
I haven't paid attention. Is it Trask or Mayfield down there starting?
It's Mayfield.
Oh, maybe Mayfield. Yeah,
Mayfield.
Maybe.
And Minnesota. Oh my, that's tough.
As much as Adam Thielen wasn't doing much last year,
I'm going Mayfield. I'm going Mayfield in the Bucks. I think Baker's actually a good QB. He just hasn't had a team around him, and I think the Bucks offense can be good. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Bucks. Give him one shot first week.
Mayfield, Trask, doesn't matter. Minnesota.
Tennessee and New Orleans. I got Titans. Derrick Henry, dog. What you got, Josh?
That's another tough one. I think the Saints are going to be good this year with Carr, but I think they're missing a lot of pieces. I don't trust Michael Thomas, so I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with the Titans.
Saints. They're at home. Got a top 10 defense. They also have now upgraded at quarterback. Thomas is still at least reliable for the first game. So,
well, until his big toe gets hurt.
Yeah, but
and
he can do that.
Season.
Where are we at? Chicago and Green Bay. No, I got to go first on this one.
Yeah, this is a good
because Chicago has upgraded a lot. Justin Fields looks like he's that guy. He's got some help this year. He's got a top 15 wide receiver to throw to. Green Bay's got Jordan Love, who people might say is good, but they can't strike lightning in a bottle 3 times in a row, I promise you. So, live, up close in person, Chicago. Go ahead, Josh.
I'm definitely going with Chicago here. Ohio State fans, I still like Justin Fields. Yeah, I don't know about Jordan Love yet. I don't know what to think there. It ain't gonna surprise me though if he becomes like the next Aaron Rodgers and he's just gonna dominate the Chicago for like the next 15, 20 years. But now I'm going with Chicago. This one I have like a lot of high hopes for Chicago with the addition of DJ Moore and stuff. So yeah, I think Chicago's gonna be pretty good this year.
I like what Chicago's done in the offseason. I think they've upgraded a lot of good spots, but I just don't think they're quite there yet. I do think Green Bay is still a better team than they are, but I think it's going to be a really good game. But I'm going Green Bay. I don't think Love is going to be the greatest quarterback ever, but he's got some good weapons to throw to. Green Bay has a sneaky good defense. But like I said, it's going to be a close game. It'll probably be like a 27-24 game. But I got Green Bay winning this one.
We got Seattle versus the Rams. I'm going Seahawks. Geno Smith, who looked really good last year, and I think it's going to keep going. And the Rams are kind of falling off. I mean, Matt Stafford's kind of declining. I don't think it's going to be
Cooper Kupp's hurt right now.
Cooper Kupp's hurt. So I'm going Seattle. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm going to go Seattle too. Yeah, I think I like Seattle over this game.
Seattle, LA's got a bottom 5 defense.
Yep.
Yes, they do. The Raiders versus the Broncos. I got the Raiders. I think Jimmy G's going to show off. I think he's going to be all right. I like Jimmy G. Denver. I mean, Russell Wilson didn't look that good with him last year, in my personal opinion, a fan. So, Raiders. What you got, Josh?
I think Russell Wilson's going to have a bounce back year for sure, and I think they'll be fine. But I kind of want the Raiders to do good this year because I think it's going to throw another little stab in the back to the 49ers for getting rid of another good quarterback. I think Jimmy G's a great quarterback, so I really think that they're going to have a good year this year as long as they can stay healthy. And Adams is obviously healthy, one of the best receivers in the game. So, yeah, I'm going to go Raiders.
Again, Denver bolsters probably a top 5 defense. It's in Denver. I expect Russell Wilson to bounce back with a much better coaching behind him. Although Jerry Jeudy might miss this game, I am a huge Marvin Mims Jr. fan. Even with Jeudy missing, I think they're going to be able to I think they're going to be able to run on Vegas, and then I think Russell Wilson's going to go ahead and take over at some point once they have to commit against the run. So I got Denver, probably like about 27, 17, 19 games, somewhere around there.
All right, Miami and the Chargers. I'm not really impressed by Miami all that much. And Chargers, I'm telling you right now, Justin Herbert's going to go off this year. I got him for MVP. I'm telling you. I'm going the Chargers. Go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead, Scotty. You take this one.
This is going to be a good game. Miami is going to be pretty good on defense. Vic Fangio is a great pickup. He was obviously calling plays when he was coaching for the Broncos. He's the old San Francisco defensive coordinator. Like what they're going to do on offense. Tyreek Hill is just an absolute monster. You got Jalen Waddle. You got Raheem Mostert's going to be anchoring the running game. He is just super fast. As long as he stays healthy for the first four weeks, while Jeff Wilson gets healthy, they're going to be just fine. I got Miami in a really, really good game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty big shootout game. I was hoping you were going to pick the Chargers because I was going to go the opposite way. I think it's like a 50-50 game. But I'm going to give the edge to Miami. I think they have a lot more weapons around Tua. As long as he can stay healthy, they could be very, very elite this year. So I'm going with Miami in this one.
I think that we should have over-unders to settle all of our tiebreakers. How many concussions Tua is going to get this year? Because I don't think that he's going to stay healthy. Now, who's the backup for them? Skylar
Thompson, maybe? There's one
I
other
like
one, but I
him.
can't remember who it is.
He played last year, and I watched him play, and I was impressed by the kid. He was leading the charge.
He did have a couple of good ones.
I think he's much better than Brock Purdy for sure. So
I haven't looked at the depth chart, but I actually think Mike White might be.
He's in there too. Yeah. I'm not sure who they have over that number 2 though.
All right. Moving on, Philadelphia, New England. I don't even want to hear you guys say New England. I'm going Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Philly. You can't go against them. I still think Mac Jones has a little bit to prove. He has a lot to prove, but yeah, I'm gonna go Philly. I think they're just gonna be too good all around for the Patriots.
Make it a trifecta, Philly.
Trifecta. Dallas and New York Giants. Why don't you start here, Josh?
Oh, this is so tough. I think I'm going to go Giants. I think the big contract with Daniel Jones, I don't think he's actually a bad QB. I think the big contract with Jones, Barkley's back. He's ready to go. They added Darren Waller in the offseason. I think he finally has some good weapons around him. So I think the Giants are going to really surprise everybody and actually have even a better year this year. So I'm going to go with the Giants in this one.
Scotty?
Outside of Saquon Barkley, the Giants have no. They have no one. They have.
What about Darren Waller, one of the best tight ends in the game?
He's going to be good for maybe 2 games before he gets hurt. Even at that, he's coming into a new system. It doesn't matter because Dallas defense is just going to be ridiculously good this year. They might pop into the top 3. To be honest, and not only that, they have a great offense. Obviously, Dak Prescott has a lot to prove this year. I think he has a lot more pressure than normal, so we're going to see if he comes out and does that. But I definitely got Dallas taking this game. I got this almost in a blowout. I got this 35 to maybe 17. I think this is going to be it's going to be a bad for the Giants.
From what I saw last year, I'm high on the Giants. I agree with Josh about the addition of Darren Waller. Dallas, they have tendencies of not pulling through. Here's my live pick. I'm going Giants.
Nice. You side with me, you don't go wrong.
New York Jets and Buffalo. This is
this still Monday night game?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
so you got Rodgers back, or not back, but he's in New York. But you got Buffalo, and you got Josh Allen. That's my boy. I'm not betting against Buffalo in this. I'm going Buffalo all day. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I don't know what to think yet about Rodgers and the Jets. He's just been so long with the Packers. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, though. I think Buffalo's obviously a great team. Stephon Diggs, I heard they might not want to be there. So I don't know if there's a little bit of turmoil in the locker room. Josh Allen's great QB, one of the best in the league during the regular season. Yes, he can't get it done in the postseason. I think that's going to start eating at him a little bit, and we might start seeing a little bit of downplay from him. But I can't go against Rodgers right now. The Jets have made some crazy moves this offseason, and there's a reason they're doing it, and I think they're going to be very, very good this year too. So I'm going Jets.
Yeah, so Buffalo's defense last year gave up the fewest points in the NFL, and they still couldn't. Yeah, no, Josh, they did. They gave up at least.
You're talking. You stuck in the 70s. You're talking about defense a lot. Defense wins championships. This is the new age. Offense wins championships.
It most definitely can. Well, I actually. Well, look at. I mean, you got Sauce Gardner on the Jets. I think he's going to shut down Diggs. I don't think Diggs does much week 1. I mean, that guy is one of the best young corners in the game. New York has a great head coach in Robert Saleh, a great defensive mind. He's going to have this defense sitting right, and I think they're going to get a couple. Josh Allen is known for his turnovers.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think it's going to come down. I think this game's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. Josh Allen has a tendency to do that. Rodgers is pretty good about not making those bad, timely mistakes. I think he's going to have this offense sitting right. I think this is going to be a really, really good game, really fun game to watch. If this was in Buffalo week 1, I take Buffalo, but I think this being in New York, and there's no pressure on Rodgers, even though he has to win. Rodgers been in the league for long. I don't think he even feels pressure anymore. I got New York in a low scoring, just an angry game. This is going to be a great game, but I'm going to go New York.
Yep.
All right. Real quick, do you guys want to give away your tiebreaker scores, or do we keep that secret?
Well, I don't think we should have tiebreaker scores because we see what our records are at the end of the season.
No,
That's for each week. If we all were in a tie to get that extra point to be in the lead, you pick your.
So you're going to do the point wise. I mean, that's up to you guys. You guys do whatever, but I think records is the way to go by just doing who has the best record at the end of the year.
It don't matter, because you know why it don't matter? Do you see the hat I wore? Who watches Marvel movies? Anyone real quick? I wore this hat because Thanos is inevitable, and so am I.
What do you think, Scotty? Do we do records or do we do points?
We do regular, win them, but it just does it for a tiebreaker. Like it's just for fun. But I think I put 37 points.
What is the game? The last
Monday.
game? Total points? I'm going to go 60. I think it's going to be a shootout.
I got 45. Josh, you do seem tired. So before we wrap this up, maybe you should click on this discount code real quick for W Energy to wake yourself up. So if you are a listener and you want to go get some energy drinks to stay pumped up like me and Scotty, you type in GymMint10 as your discount code and you'll get 10% off your entire order. Gentlemen, we'll resume this next week and see how we go and how this happens. So
should be fun.
Yep.
All right. We will see you boys next week. Hopefully this helps all the listeners with their picks. Come check us out next week.
Yep. Just follow my picks. You guys will be guided down the straight and narrow path.
Have fun taking third.